Today's project is mud flaps, but for the Mustang. The Mustang likes to kick it back a lot of mud, and it rotted out the last muffler, so we are going to put the mud flaps on it to prevent that from happening. So very simply jacking it up, taking the wheel off, and then we are going to line up our mud flaps, drill our holes, and put it in. And we can now move our wheel out of the way and admire the beautiful brakes I put in last time. Our mud flaps are going to cover that whole open section right there. Beautiful brakes coming in handy to hold the work light. So yeah, this is what we're working with. This black stuff everywhere is rubber from the tire getting burned off. So we are going to take this screw out, line it up with the holes. As you can see, I already drilled them. And then make sure it looks good, and then put in some more screws. Before I removed it, I just measured from the center of the screw to the edge, and then I measured from the end to the end, drilled the hole. I didn't like where I put the first one, so I just made a hole slightly over, and that should work nicely. So then we'll just eyeball it, make sure it's good, fit it. So remembering that it goes on this way, you're going to start your screw, line it up in the hole you just took it out of, and then put it on. Our screw is in, so now we are going to come around to the back and adjust the alignment. I want it to be straight along there, which it actually kind of already is. Maybe just like that works. I think that looks pretty nice. So now we're going to come back to the other side, and we have 3 screws that came with it in the kit, so we're going to drill, and then put the screws in. All right, so I very simply drilled my little hole right there into all this material behind it. And now I'm going to put the screw in to hold it in place. These 2 will hold it straight for me, and then I'll just throw 2 more in somewhere on the bottom, and one side will be done. Screwed it in, and now it is held in place side to side, not secured on the bottom yet, but we'll get an idea of what it looks like around back. So come around. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I like that. I think it'll look great with the wheel back on. All right, so I got the bottom screw in. I actually pulled the stock screw out just like on the top, but it ended up snapping. So I just used one of these to replace it. I drilled slightly off to the side and put it in, which held it pretty solidly. And now we are going to put this screw into the hole I just drilled right next to the body panel. I didn't go into the body panel. I went into this piece right behind it. And there we are, it is in. So you can pull on it, it's pretty sturdy. It's mostly just gonna be being pushed this way though, because that's how wind works and stuff hitting it. So I think it feels pretty good. Stepping around back one more time, we will see. Looks nice. All right, I'll put the wheel on and show you what it looks like that. All right, let's see it. You really can't even tell until about now that I put it on. But there it is on the one side. Going even further back, stepping into the rain. Yeah, you hardly notice. I like that it's got the logo, though. That's a fun touch. Looks pretty good. Compared to the other side, I got to avoid the puddles out here, though. I think it looks a lot more complete than the nothing side. So, that's good. It also does actually protect our muffler, which is important. I was about to get started on the other side, but then cat break.